As we wait in anticipation for that semi-final game between the Springboks and England, the question is, will the Boks lift the Webb Ellis Cup again? Well, we'll find out soon. This evening they take on England at 9 o'clock. But support for the Bokke has been evident all week long with messages, dances and wearing of the green and gold. England will be looking to avenge their 2019 World Cup final loss. Theodore Mashele is in Newtown, Johannesburg with more. Colleague, good afternoon to you and thank you for joining us. Of course, we've got our reporters all around the country just really engaging with supporters and fans in support of the Boks. What's currently happening in Newtown, Theodore?
Well, Cindy, we've just been roving around Johannesburg, just checking out the viewing spots that are usually popular when it comes to watching the match. And if I can just show you around here, over there you can see there's a huge screen with some sports happening there. Hence the reason why we decided to also come by and just look at this area around Newtown. At the moment, it's still a bit empty in terms of people, but what I found interesting is that the businesses surrounding this screen are saying that they usually get a lot of business during these times. I'm going to walk over to some of the businesses around just to find out just how much support they get during the time of the match. Sir, thank you for speaking to us. So during the Springboks will be playing in the semi-finals tonight. What are you expecting in terms of the turnout?
Obviously, what I'm expecting as a waiter working at Capello, to have more crowd coming in. Obviously, to make money because I'm here to make money. But I'm expecting our team to win. Yeah. We're behind our team. Everyone's going to be here. Last time I remember last year, it was very full. Everything was fine. It was amazing. The vibe, the energy, the unity is us, South Africa. It was amazing. So up the Boks, I'm expecting to ace everything and then we go to the finals. Yeah,
it was the quarterfinals just a couple of days ago, and I could imagine you guys had a lot of customers then?
Yes, 100%. We did have a lot of customers, and then I remember the reaction that was there. It was nice. Someone was jumping on tables, they were happy. It was like a rainbow nation coming together, uniting, and then everything was perfect. We were happy, and also we made money. The shop was nice, everything was good, the ambience was amazing. Yes.
All right, thank you, sir. I'm just gonna go around to some people. Guys, Springboks are playing today. Where will you guys be watching the match?
Where will we be watching the match? At home.
Yeah. Do you guys ever go out to places like this, viewing parks, to go watch the match?
Yeah, we go all the time. We're watching the Springboks, brother. It's nice. It's nice though.
Give us a message. What message do you have for the Springboks? What are you hoping for tonight's match?
What am I hoping for tonight's match? I hope that they win, gents. It's a semi-final, so we gotta bring it home again. Reigning champs. Yeah. But if you wanna see more, go to my show, Game Night with Aya, on YouTube, and you can watch us play the Springboks.
Wow. I believe you watch a lot of rugby, sir?
Yeah, I used to play rugby.
Yeah. So with the Springboks playing right now, what is your message to the Boks?
Go big or go home.
Yeah. Who's your favorite player?
Siya Kodisi. I like his leadership.
Yes.
Style. So he's my favorite.
All right, thank you. Well, as you can see, Cindy, it's still a bit empty, but the businesses are looking forward to having a bit more customers coming through because of the match that is coming up. Of course, it's the semi-finals, which means that it's going to be quite a big one. Earlier on, we were in another spot where we had a Malawian gentleman who was telling us that, you know what, it's more than just about a game for him. He is supporting fellow Africans, and this game for him means a bit more unity within Africa, and the fact that us as Africans need to remain united. So it is a bit more than just about the game. It's the spirit, it's the unity, but also as the young gentleman that we spoke to, who is a waiter here, who's saying that I am expecting to make a bit more money during this time. And I have also behind, I'm just going to ask my colleague to just show you around there. There is a setup there where people, I spoke to them earlier on, and they are saying that they have decided to do this installation for the first time to promote their products and get out of their store, mainly because they know that people will be flocking around this area later on to watch the rugby. So therefore they felt like they should take this opportunity to also promote their products, and they know that, you know, they will definitely have some eyes and people will be asking questions when it comes to their products. So this big screen has turned into quite a huge business opportunity for people around here, but of course people are railing for the Boks, as we could tell with the young gentleman over there who said he's also a rugby player, and he is rooting for the captain Siya Kolisi, and we are all hoping that they're going to do well against England tonight, because we know that of course it's not the first time that we get to this stage in the World Cup particularly, and we right now all we can say is go Bokke.
Go Bokke, indeed. But there's also social media presence. If you saw either on TikTok, X, Instagram, with people just posting their messages of support that has reached the Bokke, with the captain Siya Kolisi also acknowledging that they're essentially playing for the 16th man on the match, which are South African fans, and also some quirky ones as well. Theo, just in your view, the trends that are going on in the support for the Bokke on social media.
Yeah, I mean, the spirit of the Bokke, because since we are in South Africa right now, and you know, they are playing abroad, of course, it's all about all uniting and sending them the good energy. And I have seen a lot of trends. I mean, you cannot log on to any social media platform right now and not bump into messages to the Bokke. There's also dance challenges that has been happening, and also the remix of what is known now as Sister Burkina. And it's all just become a craze around the Bokke. And of course, we are all hoping that they will make it through to the finals against England tonight. And I heard earlier another gentleman telling me that there are a couple of petrol stations and garages that have also put up screens for people to be able to view, and they would have Metro Police and some SAPS around surrounding them, just to protect and create some protection, but at the same time to have people park their cars and actually view the game or the match at some of the screens. I am curious as to which petrol station it is, and I will be looking around and also searching on the internet if I could find one. Maybe later on we could see that kind of invention around the petrol stations. So there are a couple of different creative ways clearly that people are coming up with just to get people to enjoy the game, and at the same time to attract, to use this moment to attract people towards their businesses and of course gain more business from it. I keep on going back to this fact because for me it's very important, the fact that there are the young people who are playing rugby in this country who are also watching and who are also inspired by just how far the Springboks have gone. So I keep on going back to the fact that yesterday there was a gentleman that told me, who is a coach for the rugby team there at the Pirates Rugby Club, who told me that there are a couple of sponsorships that are attracted now to who are interested in investing in that young team. That for me is one of the things that really stands out when it comes to this, to show that this is more than just rugby. This is more than just that. It's empowering, and we have also our youngsters, our future Springboks players who also will be who are also inspired by what is happening right now.
All right, Theo, just before we let you go, very quickly, colleague, I mean, the symbolism of a transformed Springbok team that is representative and reflective of the demographics of the South African nation also means that the reconciliation agenda, if you will, is paying off. That now we have a sense of hope, a sense of unity in our diversity that is displayed at a world stage for all of us to enjoy.
Yes, indeed, Cindy. I mean, I did mention the gentleman earlier on that we spoke to, who is from Malawi, who was like, for him, this just shows a unity within Africa as a whole, and he is now rooting for the Springboks. Yesterday, I had a gentleman who's actually from England who's saying his parents are in England, but he's rooting for the Boks since he has spent some time here in South Africa. He's currently studying here in South Africa. He fell in love with the culture of South Africa, and therefore, right now, for this World Cup, he is rooting for South Africa. So you could just imagine with that kind of response coming from someone who's from England, and we are playing against England, and someone saying those words to say, listen, I am rooting for South Africa right now because I'm in love with the culture here, I'm in love with the unity here. So it is more than, it is just showing just how much of a reach that this Springbok game, or rather this tournament in the World Cup, is bringing. It's a sense of hope, and whether they make it or not, and of course I'm just saying this whether they make it or not, but we are all hoping that they are going to make it, of course. But whether they make it or not, they have already made such an incredible impact here in the country, in the nation, and beyond, clearly in Africa. I could imagine that maybe all around Africa there's also some viewing places where they are also rooting for the Springboks. So this clearly does have a reach, and it does generate some form of hope for the nation, and the Boks are definitely making history right now.
All right, Theo, we're going to have to leave it there. Cautiously optimistic, but nonetheless, we're all rooting for the Bokke to win and prevail against England at 9 o'clock this evening.